Man, oh man, the gaming industry is truly pathetic. It's like going into a casino, throwing down a fucking blackjack hand for $100,000 and seeing what's happening. You never know what you're actually going to get. You don't know if you're actually going to get a product at this point. I mean, you might just get a fucking black screen of death. You never truly know, and that is where the problem lies. Why are people pre-ordering games is a question I always ask myself. Me personally, I'm not pre-ordering fucking Squad Diddly until they prove to me that they can be trusted, and right now, not a single developer is trustworthy. Not even fucking Rockstar. Remember the definitive edition? Yeah, I'm not fucking forgetting that anytime soon. And I'm not even trying to be negative at this point. I just want to truly understand why people feel the need to go in pre-order fucking video games they know are probably not going to be great at launch. Sure, you get to play it early, but if the game's fucking buggy, the game's fucking buggy. If the game's fucking dog shit, the game's fucking dog shit. Like, you're not changing fucking nothing. Pre-order culture has gotten so bad that one of my most anticipated games, because for some reason I love this IP, was Life is Strange Double Exposure. And you might be saying, well, what are they giving for a pre-order? A fucking week of early access. You can buy a whole week of getting the game early. That is a full-on fucking delay from the initial release date, which I'm only assuming was the initial week that they are giving for early access. Like, I can't comprehend why a story game that relies on people wanting to play the story and make decisions would give some people a week of early access. You're basically allowing everybody that gives you money up front to play the game, have all the decisions done, and then spoil it for everybody else who is no longer going to want to purchase that game. Now, I know I'm going to get the question, well, why are you so mad, bro? Why are you so mad, bro? Like, just don't buy it, bro. It is simply a fucking frustration that this industry feels the need to keep milking every single player, and it pisses me off. That is why I'm mad. And it goes well beyond the pre-orders. That was just the first thing I wanted to rant about because I find them fucking stupid. The other thing I find fucking stupid is the free-to-play in-game purchases in paid games. If you are buying a game and it has a shop, refund the game. If you are buying a game and you see any sort of microtransactions that you cannot earn in-game, uninstall that bitch. If you are playing Madden especially, or any sports game, and you go to Ultimate Team, refund that game. All of those are just things that they cut out of the game, put a price wall in between you and playing the game that you paid $70 for, and now they're making you pay for that content all over again. It is fucking predatory. It pisses me off, and it shouldn't be in the gaming industry. And if you are the person that goes into Ultimate Team and spends hundreds of thousands of dollars every single year, I hate you. I genuinely despise you. I'm looking at all of the popular YouTubers as well. MMG, you're promoting gambling. You're a fucking predatory scumbag. I'll call out every single Madden YouTuber. If they play Ultimate Team, they're a fucking scumbag. Oh, and I hope the MMG 14-year-olds come in my comment section and try to defend him, because then they're proving my fucking point. And it's not just him. There's other YouTubers. He's just the most popular, so therefore he gets name dropped because it's even more predatory in his case. He is clearly pandering to a young audience, so it is clearly even worse that he is the one gambling on a fucking game. Moving on, if you're playing GTA 5 and you go into the casino and you spend all your money, then you buy currency to spend more money in the casino, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You're fucking addicted to gambling. And it probably started in video games. Your first experience gambling was probably a video game. That is how it begins, and it's unfortunate that the government just refuses to do shit about it, and it's truly sad and pathetic. And it's not even just the pre-orders, and it's not even just the gambling. It continues to go even fucking further. The gaming industry's predatory actions does not end with paid games. It certainly does not end with gambling, because the microtransaction prices are fucking outrageous, because they'll sell you a product for like 2 days. They'll say, hey, look at this skin that's like $100. You want to buy it? Then when nobody buys it for $100, or only the hardcore fanboys buy it for $100, they go in, they take the skin out for maybe a day or so, and then they bring it back with a price deduction so that way more people will buy it. Newsflash, if you see a skin for $100 and don't buy it, but then it drops down to $50 and you still don't want to buy it, but you buy it because you think it's a good deal, it's not a good deal. That skin probably could have been sold for $20 and they would have made profit, but they didn't want to make profit. They wanted to make dirty money. And let me just say, you fell for the trap card, sure, but that doesn't mean I feel bad for you. Companies should be able to do whatever the fuck they want. If you fall for it and you spend the money on it, well, so be it. The company made the money because you were a fucking dumbass. And yeah, you're a fucking dumbass. It's that simple. I can sit here and pout about how companies are treating the gaming industry, but if they're making money, I can't blame them for continuing down the path. And this is why I hate people that go, well, the companies are bad because they overcharge for stuff, guys. They're overcharging because you let them overcharge. A company at the end of the day wants to make money. If you're not buying their product, they will change. Simple as that and as straightforward as that. Now here's someone going, well, Ubisoft didn't change. Well, look what the fuck is happening to Ubisoft. At the end of the day, Ubisoft is the prime example of what I'm trying to talk about. I'm not going to tell you where to spend your money. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. However, I am going to criticize what you're doing with your money. If you're pre-ordering games that most of the time are busted, I'm going to start criticizing you for being a fucking dumbass. If you're a YouTuber that always, and I mean always, is hyping up the new Madden and you're telling all these little kids, oh my god, it's so amazing, when you know absolutely nothing has changed, but if they buy the Madden game, they're more likely to watch your content, so you're more likely to push it. Also, you get paid by EA to do so. It's truly pathetic. At the end of the day, I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to keep ranting about this dumbass shit, and I don't want to keep ripping into other YouTubers, because that's not what I really want to do. Just take a good hard look at what you're buying. That's all I'm asking. Just when you're buying something, really think about it. If you're going to buy a game, before you jump into the fucking depths of hell to buy it, take a day or two to really think about your decision. That's all I'm asking. If you don't, you don't. Again, your money, I don't really give a fuck what you do with it. Just a request. And one final thing I want to throw out there, just so I get this abundantly clear. I 1000% am going to continue talking about YouTubers that promote gambling to children. Actually, I plan on making a specific video for every single one of you. Andy Pants Gaming, Griffin Gaming, they already got theirs. MMG is probably next. He's so fucking popular with children, yet he promotes gambling in every way, shape, or form imaginable. His adult audience is perfectly fine, but his content should be age restricted. I stand by that. Gambling 1000% should be age restricted in every way, shape, or form. Kids hearing cuss words is not a big deal. I mean, let's be real. Kids these days are swearing far more than the adults, honestly. And they're just words. They're not going to ruin their lives as long as they learn that those words do not get said on a regular basis. But yeah, so that's that. Expect an MMG video. That's probably going to be my next one. I'm going to be shifting my content to a more professional format for that one, so I mean, hopefully you stay tuned for that. It's actually going to be really high quality. I've been working on it for a while now. This is not just a out of the blue thing. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Fuck MMG. You're next. And I hope that you learn to not be a money hungry fucking sellout like a little bitch.